New Year's Eve fireworks come early for Arsenal with a blockbuster fixture at Emirates Stadium here tonight. Aston Villa are one of just two sides to take maximum points against the Gunners this season, and they did so at Villa Park just 24 days ago. Unai Emery's side arrive here having not lost since November, within 3 points of Arsenal at the midway point of the season. Tonight is not only a chance for the Gunners to dent Villa's surprise title charge, it's an opportunity to stamp their authority on the title race and end 2025 5 points clear of Manchester City. As the smoke from the pre-match pyrotechnics begins to settle, let's take a look at the team news. And despite losing Declan Rice to injury, Mikel Arteta has been able to bolster his defence with Gabriel and Jurrien Timber both returning. They are the Spaniards' only changes from Saturday's win over Brighton, with Myles Lewis-Skelly dropping to the bench. There are a couple of fitness boosts among the substitutes too, with Ben White and Kai Havertz back in the matchday squad, the latter for the first time since the opening day. But Unai Emery has had to contend with availability issues of his own. Tyrone Mings, Pau Torres and Ross Barkley all miss out with injury. Boubacar Kamara and Matty Cash both miss out with suspension. So it's 5 changes for Villa tonight from the weekend's comeback win at Chelsea. 2-goal hero Ollie Watkins starts tonight on his 30th birthday. He scored with each of his last 4 shots on target against Arsenal. Trossard for Merino. Nketiah in behind, can tink it up towards Gyökeres. That has stoked a fire inside the Emirates.
Yeah, it was a nice build-up down the left-hand side. Initially I thought that ball had been overplayed. Nketiah pulls it back, and that's got to go down as a bit of a miss. He gets a good height on it, he's got good vision on the ball.
That one's been lost by Gyökeres. And held forward for Ollie Watkins, who squirms his shot wide. And that is a big, big opportunity squandered. There's a look at Declan Rice next to Ethan Nwaneri, also not in the matchday squads. Rice suffering with a knock following the game against Brighton. 3 to aim for, including Nketiah, who's made a deep run forward, and it goes for Gyökeres. Good contact on the header, just like the direction.
Trossard makes a little bit of space, swings it in, and it's a difficult ball to deliver because he's nearly on the edge of the box when he plays it. Gyökeres does his utmost best to get to that.
Someone who would have relished the physicality of a game like tonight. Sancho released in behind, the flag has stayed down, he's got Watkins in the middle, but what a crucial touch that is by William Saliba, who has denied Aston Villa almost a certain goal.
It's such a fast break again down that right-hand side, but look at that touch from Saliba. He's always there. That has definitely saved Arsenal going in at half-time 1-0 down.
Dua Lipa in attendance as well, looking to be the lucky mascot for her beloved Arsenal. As the ball is lofted forward for Gyökeres, who is behind Lindelof. Gets it back from Saka. Timber could dig out across, it was deflected behind, it will be an Arsenal corner. Curled in by Bukayo Saka, it's trouble Martinez, and it's gone in! And Gabriel is back with a bang! It's like the Brazilian has never been away. The biggest aerial threat in the Premier League strikes again, and the Gunners lead by 1-0.
Well, he doesn't let anybody down, does he? On his return, he gets right under Martinez, and for me, the goalkeeper's too weak, too easy to knock the ball from his grasp. He falls over in the box, but Gabriel was just big and strong. The delivery was nice, right in the middle of the 6-yard box. Comes off the Arsenal defender and in the back of the net, just what Arsenal needed at the start of this second period.
Sancho losing out to the Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard, who can roll it through for Zubamendi! in the battle of the Basque managers. It's the son of San Sebastian who makes the difference. A run from deep, an unexpected goal scorer, and Arsenal have doubled their advantage and maybe even taken this game out of Villa's hands.
Well, 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 what a turnaround. In 5 minutes, Arsenal have turned this game right on its head, and it's Zubimendi. And I said in the first half I wasn't comfortable with him and Ødegaard both up front, but he starts putting the press on there. Arsenal win the ball back, and it is Ødegaard, and there's a little run right down the centre from Zubimendi, and that is a class finish. He just slips it to the left-hand side of Martinez. What a finish.
Arsenal want more goals. Timber in for Martin Ødegaard. Waved on its way through by Martinez.
Oh, you can see on his face, he knows he had time and space there. It was an early throw. It's not far away.
There's Merino looking to do just that with Ødegaard. It wasn't far wide. Martinez did get a touch on it. Ødegaard can whip this one in. Saka couldn't make the connection. Timber will lay it off for Trossard. It's 3. He scored away, and he's done so on home turf too. A third different goal scorer for the Gunners tonight. Although
I think they're just looking at it to see if Saka's off. He definitely looks onside from the replay we've got.
The goal has been given. Leandro Trossard is finally able to celebrate his 7th goal of the season, and one which takes this game away from Aston Villa.
Saka does enough, and then he reacts quickest. It's a heavy touch, as I said, from Timber, but look at that. He just sweeps his right foot around the ball, nice and smoothly, nice and strong. Tielemans turns his back on it, which you just never do as a midfielder or a defender. But Arsenal deserve this lead. What a second half it's been.
Rodgers turns inside the penalty area, and Gabriel got a vital touch on that one and enjoys the celebration almost as much as he celebrated giving Arsenal the lead earlier in this game. Zubimendi rides the challenge from Garcia. A willing runner ahead of him in Trossard. Now looking to turn provider for Jesus!
Oh, what a goal!
Oh, he is fit and firing now. The man who began Arsenal scoring in 2025 adds the finishing touch and the cherry on top as we head into 2026. And he has deserved it for all of his hard work. Everything he's done behind the scenes to get himself back on the pitch. And didn't he take it well? Teased in towards Watkins, off the post, and then, oh, Raya, what a save!
My God!
How on earth has he kept that out? The goal was gaping for McGinn, and David Raya has produced a phenomenal stop. Marlon is able to turn around and get in behind and squeeze it in, surely. And this time they do make it count, and there goes Arsenal's clean sheet. Ollie Watkins at Emirates Stadium for a 3rd consecutive game. He gets a late birthday present. It is going to be a very happy new year indeed. Arsenal sign off 2025 with an emphatic win, a statement victory over Aston Villa. Full time tonight, Arsenal 4, Aston Villa 1.